Bhajahure manam Sri Nanda Nandanaya Bhaya Charanara Bindare Bhajahure manam Sri Nanda Nandanaya Bhaya Charanara Bindare.
Vaishnava in general, they are fully dependent on the will of Krishna. So, sometimes though we find difference in their activity, and we go to put valuation according to that. But that is not always true, because the underlying principle is this, that whoever is chosen for a particular service by the Lord, and the Lord wants to do whatever thing through him, that is done. So his selection, sometimes selection comes to A, sometimes to B, sometimes to C. So there is a standpoint of looking at them. They are at the disposal of the infinite will, and the infinite will, according to his sweet will, how he likes to utilize whom, in what purpose that becomes successful. That is the absolute consideration. But still we cannot but connect the success with the medium. There is also some value in that. But still we should think about the background, that the divine will, the highest will, that is working through us. So we should not extremely allow us to think according to one's activity, to judge them. That is also a standard. Gaur-Kishore Babaji Maharaj, he did not preach, but his disciple Baba Prabhupada preached in a great magnitude. Loknath Goswami, he did not preach at all. His only disciple Narottam Prabhu, his preaching is most extensive, we find. So, not only with the amount of work that is shown outside, a Vaishnava should be judged. They are at their disposal. His disposal of the divine will. For whatever service he makes his choice to a particular person, particular servitor, and he can do it. Gadadhar Pandit was a very innocent type. Nityananda preached throughout the length and the breadth with great force. But Gadadhar Pandit, who is told to be the Radharani's Bhava incarnate, but it's not pushing, not doing any tangible service in the Leela of Mahaprabhu, but our affinity towards Mahaprabhu exceeds that of all. So, not by the magnitude of the external activity, we shall go to judge the position of a Vaishnava. always. Still, that the service we can't ignore, that is a noble thing, a great thing. But ultimately, the key is in the hand of the Lord. যারে জয়ছে না চায় সে তৈছে করে নিত্য এবেলা ঈশ্বর কৃষ্ণ আর সব ভৃত্য যারে জয়ছে না চায় সে তৈছে করে নিত্য He is at the root of everything, and whatever he wills, it is successful. He wants to dance and a particular man in a particular way, particular servitor in a particular way, and he successfully dances like that. Wire puller, the key in his hand, specific, like general, and universal, and specific meanings. Hare Krishna. Gaur Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. In that case, we can save ourselves from Pradishtha, the thirst after name and fame. But everything in his hand. If we are fully conscious of the fact, then we cannot feel any pride. Pride, that's everything in his hand. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Gaur Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Gaur Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Jai Gaur Hari Bol. Jai Gaur Hari Bol.
রাধার পণ্ডিত মহাশয় প্রথম পণ্ডিত বিদ্যানিধি মহাশয় দেখে মিসআন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড করে ফেলেছি।
We have to take it that it is for ours to teach lesson to us, not it was not for him to show to us that we may mislead, to save us from misleading. Loka Shikha, Hare Krishna. Then he thought that I have committed Vishnu Bhavarad, committed offense. How to get relief? I thought ill of him. Now what's the remedy of that offense? So he thought out in his mind and expressed it to Mukunda that I have committed offense against this great Mahatma. How to get out of that? So I have something in my mind. Those that come to this line, they generally take and they have to accept some preceptor formally. But I am not yet initiated. Not yet I have taken initiation from any Vaishnava. So if I take initiation from him, then of course he cannot but forgive me and my offenses. He won't take any offense from me. If I surrender to his holy feet, then only I can get released. But I have to consult my master. for the same once. My master is Gauranga Vishwamba. I had to consult with him. So he came to consult. Before that, Mahaprabhu one day suddenly was crying, taking the name of Pundari. Mahapundari, my father Pundari, where you are? You don't look after me, my father. Suddenly, ordinary people can't understand. Who is that Pundari? For whom he is wailing so much? My Pandit wailing for Pundari, Pundari. Who is that Pundari? Within few days that Pundari came from Chittagong to his Navadvip house. And Mukunda Datta, he was his villager, poor villager. So he knew that. And when the inquiry came, Mukunda Datta answered, the Pundari is such and such. He is a small, he has got a small state, well-to-do man, and he is a devotee. He is a Grihastha. And the Swarup Damodar also knew him from earlier days. They are friends. Then Gadadhar Pandit came to ask to Mahaprabhu. And then such things have happened. And I committed some offense against that great Vaishnava Panduri Vidyanidhi. And I like, for the necessity of my spiritual good, to take initiation from him. But without consulting you and your consent, I can't do anything. I put it before you what to do. Mahaprabhu, welcome. Yes, it's very good. You must say, your Guru is he. You must say. And we are told that Pundari Vidyanidhi was the father of Radharani. Vishwabhanu, his incarnation was Pundari Vidyanidhi. And so Gadadhar's Gurudev, then anyway, Gadadhar took initiation from Pundari Vidyanidhi. He took. And Mukunda Datta arranged. And Mahaprabhu was very much pleased with that. Pundari Vidyanidhi.
গঙ্গাকে রাত্রিবেলা দর্শন করতেন।
It's peculiar. Habit was such that he used to see Ganga Devi at night because he could not tolerate when in daytime so many persons they merge in Ganga and there they rub their head and they're sometimes fighting all these things, polluting the pure Ganges water. They are committing offense against Ganga Devi. He could not tolerate that. So at daytime he did not went to the banks of Ganga, but only at night, and he took some water, put on his head. Our Guru Maharaj also followed the same ideal in the case of Radha Kunda. Many were seen to dive deep into the water of Radha Kunda and sometimes swimming, taking bath, all these things. But he did not allow us to do so. We, as he did, took some water and put on our head without touching Radha Kunda by feet. That was, we have seen. Our Gurudev, our Guru Maharaj, he did not like that anyone will dive, take bath in Radha Kunda. The Radha Kunda water only to be taken from our head. And when he was explaining scriptures in Radha Kunda, on the banks, the common bank, Samkunda and Radha Kunda, there his explanation of the scriptures was arranged. But there he did not explain the higher ecstatic description of Radharani or Krishna, but only Buddhism of Rupa Goswami. Always his tendency was to that. The higher evolution will come automatically. Our business will be to give attention to the lower cause. Savan kirtan jali kara escha mipojiyavad. Water it. Water for nourishment. Watering by Savan kirtan. And automatically the creeper will grow. It will grow. You must not be very eager to examine whether it is growing or not growing. It will grow. Keep confidence in Guru Shastra. And when it will grow, you will be able to know it. You can't remain undisturbed, silent. It is not an abstract thing, it is a reality, complete reality. So it will inform you sufficiently that has come to visit you. But do your duty, do the duty of the service. Service, the result will automatically come. So, Bodhisattva and ordinary devotion, mind your own lesson. Own lesson. Don't allow the concept to come within your heart that you are a student of the higher class. Higher class. Not very much alertness for that. You do your humble duty and see that is done without any defect. Karmanyevadhikarasti ma phalishu kadachana. You concentrate whole of your energy only to do your duty where you are. And the result is in his hand. And when the result will come to you, the result will inquire after you to inform you that you have passed the examination. Your duty is to engage yourself in the study, only not only the curiosity in inquiring whether you have passed the examination or not. The result will come of its own accord to you, but you go on with your duty. Be a good student, not only result monger. That should be your ideal of life. Ma phaleshu kadachana karmanyevadhikarasti. Service and not the result. All attention towards the immediate duty. That is the real key to success. Gaurhari, Gaurhari, Ujala Raghavatha, Gaurava Bhangi.
মহারাজ জ্যোতি মহারাজের এই কাগজটাই দেখলাম ভূশক্তি স্বরূপিণী এবং লীলা শক্তি শ্রী বিষ্ণুপ্রিয়া দেবী। Why not Srimati? Why only Sri? Any indication? একটা কি প্রাকৃত বিচার ও অপ্রাকৃত বিচারের ব্যাপার আছে তো সেই জন্য
ভূশক্তি সাধারণত একটা বৈকুণ্ঠের কনসিডারেশন। বিষ্ণুপ্রিয়া, লক্ষ্মীপ্রিয়া, গৌর নারায়ণ এরা বৈকুণ্ঠ বিচারের অন্তর্গত। তারপরে রাধারানী conception of Vaikuntha, but Radharani and the others of Goloka, they are also at the bottom. Gaur Narayan and the Gaur Krishna. Gaur Narayan, who comes with to preach the name, Nam Mahat. And the Gaur Krishna, he has come Sahajana Vibhajana Prayojana to taste his own divine love. The twofold avatar and avatari. Hari Sri Leela.
আরেকটা জিনিস কৃষ্ণ উদ্ধবকে বলেছেন যে গুরুকে আমার ন্যায় দেখবে, গুরু তো আমাকে অভিন্ন এই জ্ঞানে গুরুকেই করবে। এবং দীক্ষা দুই প্রকার, একটা বৈষ্ণব মত আর একটা তন্ত্র মত। এইটা আমি ঠিক এই জন্য আমি জিজ্ঞেস করেছিলাম, আমি ঠিক বলতে পারলাম। বৈষ্ণব মতটা তো বলে দিলাম, যে তন্ত্র মতে যে জিনিসটা আমি ঠিক বোঝাতে পারলাম।
জায়গাটা কোনখানে আছে, where it is mentioned, I want to see that. But in generally speaking, it will be something like this. That, what do you say? Diksha?
Vaishnava and
Tantra mot, দুই প্রকারের দীক্ষা।
The first part you told already, and the second part is such, and the first part Krishna told to Uddhava.
হ্যাঁ, কৃষ্ণ বললেন যে গুরুদেব এবং আমাকে অভিন্ন জ্ঞানে যশা দেবে
Paravakti Gatha Devi Sadhaguru. Long-standing understanding and the question. Ajaryam Mang Vijaniya. In the ultimate estimation, it is I who can give myself, not else, not anyone. I can only give me to others. And I do it through my agents. So agent has they are of different types, the different quality. Through them I want to distribute myself to the disciples, to the regardful persons. And the second part, Tantric Diksha means who has only accepted the aim but not fit. At present, he is not fit for acceptance. But the object of his life, that is good, that is acceptable. In that process, Tantra Dikha is imparted. And Vaishnava Dikha, however, we find at least Shraddha, that is hankering. He wants this. Fit or unfit does not matter. Anywhere, Lovya Matra Mulya Nikalam. His earnest desire is such. Then we try to include them. Harinam, Namadikha, Vaishnava Dikha, Namadikha. So anyone and everyone, only where we can trace his genuine willingness to get it, the Sukriti. Lovya Matra Mulya Mekalam. That is. And Tantra similar, but that is provincial, and this is universal. Vaishnava Dikha is universal, and Tantric Dikha more or less provincial, to a certain extent. And when he finishes his course, then another installment it may come. And Tantra is of different kind, Tamasic, Rajasic, Sattvic. Sattvic Tantra, according to Devarsi Narada, we accept that somewhat to help the cause of Vaishnava Dikha, that is universal. And Tantra may be partial, provincial, relating to any province, any group, to suit their purpose, to help his realization of the object, which may not be universal. That is ordinary Tantra. And the Sattvic Tantra comes to help Vaishnava Dikha. That is also in a provincial area, to a certain extent. And Vaishnava Dikha proper, by name, that is being that has got a special qualification, a special criterion, that his regard must be for Vishnu, Narayan, Krishna in this department, and of universal character. Even crossing mukti. Generally, Tantric Dikha leads us to mukti. Krishna mantra hoite hoy sansar mocham, Krishna naam hoite hoy pai Krishner charam. So, Tantric Dikha, that leads us to salvation, to cross the negative aspect of life. But the positive attainment by Vaishnava Dikha we can hope to get, and Tantric Dikha may help that general arrangement to a certain extent. Krishna mantra hoite hoy sansar mocham, Krishna naam hoite pai Krishna charan. Sansar mocham and the Krishna charan seva prapti is not one and same thing. Vaishnava Dikha gives us entrance into the positive world. Tantric Dikha helps us to get out of the negative side.
ওখানে যে ওরা করে গুদামি করে ফেলেছে প্রভিন্সিয়াল স্ট্যাটাস, ওখানে তো এতে কিন্তু মায়াবাদের সৃষ্টি হয়ে যাচ্ছে।
Mayavad That is, Mayavad is another thing that says that everything is under Maya and only non-differentiative character, that is the real stage of liberation. Liberation means that known and knowing, fear, sin and seeing comes to one point. Subject, object and the relation between them, and it is resolved in one point. Nothing remains. Then Bhakti, Bhagavan, Bhakta, they are this side, the Sattva-gun, not crossing the liberation area. All that is conceived to be good, Sattva-gun, all in this side of within Maya, Sattva-gun. And with liberation, everything stops comes to stand still. That is their idea, Mayavad means. That is a spiritual zero, sushupti, samadhi, cessation of all movement, a static condition, that is the basis of whole creation. And the creation means it is negative, cannot be any positive value.
And ecstatic?
Ecstatic,
to follow the transcendental.
that is just like sound sleep, cessation of affliction. Ecstasy has got this value, the cessation of affliction, of misery, that is ecstasy. A particular type of exercise. ঢাকের বাদ্যি চুপ করলেই মিষ্টি। The drum beating and stopped, peaceful silence. That silence is peace, not any positive peace. The negative of Bhagavan is Maya, his Dham, his Leela, his familia, everything is Maya. Coming in whose connection we get out of Maya, he is in Maya itself. That is suicidal argument. One coming in his touch, they can cross the Maya. Maya metang tarantiti, mami bhuji prabuddanti, Maya metang tarantiti. But he himself is Maya, by whose name, by whose grace we can cross the Maya. He is in Maya. A very natural argument. He is in Maya.
Maharaj, you've often described what Nityananda Prabhu's part is in helping us in devotion.
What do you say?
You've described how Nityananda Prabhu helps us in devotional practice. So how does Advaita Prabhu...
I don't follow.
Nityananda Prabhu, he helps us in devotion. You have described many times.
So what is Advaita Prabhu? What is his help there?
Advaita Prabhu's help is in the God's strata. Nityananda Prabhu, as Advaita Prabhu lives, Nityananda Prabhu begins. We may think in a general way like that. Advaita Prabhu sometimes explains Yoga Vasishtha, other scriptures, And sometimes he invites Mahaprabhu, can't tolerate the troubles and the pains of the world in this, of the jiva and their misery, can't tolerate. And he tried to connect with the transcendental, the supernatural. Nityananda Prabhu is above that, and he helps, beginning his help is generally from Vaikuntha upward, and Advaita Prabhu's may help maybe to, in general, to Shivaloka, Bhakta Shivaloka, Sadasi. Mahavishnu and the Sadasi, one and the same, from different angle of vision, and the Advaita Prabhu's position is there. Shiv, Mahadev as a devotee. That is the position of Advaita Prabhu. And Nityananda Prabhu's domain is farther up from Vaikuntha. He can even pass his followers to upward, Goloka. Both sides, as Baladev in Vrindavan and Nityananda as Navadvip, the two compartments of Goloka. That is only Raga Bhakti, the there of Raga Bhakti, spontaneous service, and the higher and inner and more valuable service. Nityananda Prabhu can give us. Advaita Prabhu invites Gauranga and connects with the world. And Nityananda can give Gauranga.
একই দেহ বলছে যে অদ্বৈত প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ প্রভু আসলে দুই ভাগ হয়েছে। মানে
And what happened, the higher half? Everything is one of Jaigan. Advaita Prabhu has sprung up from Nityananda. And they are all coming up from Baladev, Narayan, Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu is dedicated power of Baladev, Sankarsam.
প্রয়োগদিশায়ী উনি তো কারণাবদিশায়ী মহাবিষ্ণু অদ্বৈত আচার্য প্রভু আর প্রয়োগদিশায়ী যিনি উনি মূল সংকর্ষণ
তার সেকেন্ড এডিশন প্রয়োগদিশায়ী কারণাবদিশায়ী গর্ভদশায়ী আর ক্ষীরোদশায়ী অংশী অংশাংশী ভাবে রয়েছে। And at the bottom of the whole creation, and the next dedication at the bottom of full one Brahmanda, and the third development at the heart of every jiva. The Antarjami, the all-permeating universal existence is one. Every jiva, every Brahmanda and the whole creation. 3 divisions. Just as commissioner, then DM and SDO. और राज्यपाल और तार अंदर যেমন তার parts, sub branches, so many, and the district magistrate and so many branches in district and Mahakuma subdivision. This way, a branch of the branch, and then the trunk is there.